Men are not wired to cheat, but men are wired to be attracted to women. All right, so where cheating comes in is when they lack self-control.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome back to Gist with Zubi on Zubi Gist TV. So today, I have three wonderful people here on set. Of course, one man to two ladies, plus me, three. It's a red hot seat for him today.
I'm ready.
He said he's ready. All right, introduce yourselves.
All right, I am Vida Beats. I'm a music producer. I'm also a mixing engineer. Yeah.
Hello guys, I'm Miss Lashley.
Miss Lashley, beautiful, okay?
And I'm Zeno.
Zeno for short, simply Zeno. And I'm Zubi Glad on Zubi Gist TV. Okay, guys, I have a wonderful question today because a lot of things have been trending on social media whereby you see a married man going after another woman to the extent of having a lot of them and all that. So I want to ask to the man, are men really wired to cheat? Because I hear men say we are polygamous in nature. It is our nature. We are Africans. Even in the Bible, Abraham had more than one wife. Solomon had a lot of them, wives and concubines. So what can you say about that?
All right.
Are men really wired to cheat?
What I have to say about that is simple. All right. Men are not necessarily wired to cheat, but men are wired to be attracted to women. All right, so where cheating comes in is when they lack self-control. All right, so they're not necessarily wired to cheat. We're just wired to be attracted to women.
Okay, so when men say we are polygamous in nature, what are they trying to imply?
Those people that say those stuffs, right?
Those people are men.
No, for real, the men that say those stuffs, they have gone towards the line of social constructs. You know, what's trending, they've decided to go by it. I don't go by that.
Okay, so you are saying that men are not really wired to cheat, but they are wired to be attracted to women. But not from attraction that they cheat.
Yeah, but that doesn't make being attracted to women a sin or a bad thing.
Okay, now, let's say your
Not
point.
that. She said when they get attracted, are they not already planning to cheat or they have started cheating already? That was the question. So why are you saying it's not a sin?
I actually was
attracted.
about to say that when men looking at the lady, so to say, you have already done wrong.
You've done something already.
Because a man doesn't just look at a lady for the
Some
sake
men
of
look
looking at a
lustfully.
lady. Yeah. You don't just look at her because her dress is lovely.
Okay.
It's when a lady looks at a lady and then you're like, okay, she's looking at this lady because
of her
hairstyle is
dress
lovely,
or
her
how she
dress
looks.
is lovely.
No.
Men will look at you and you feel like you can't shit for just
All right, but
That's funny.
see, what I'm saying is men are naturally built to be attracted to ladies, right? But there is self-control.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you have self-control, even when it's I've heard the preacher say stuff like he sees them while he's driving, he sees them dressing naked along the road, and then he turns like this. Why did he do that? He saw something. Like if he looks, it's something that is really beautiful to a man to look. Right? So self-control
Of
makes
course,
him...
women are actually beautiful.
I mean, self-control makes him turn
we are
off
created
his
like
face.
that.
So
It's not our
Okay.
fault.
Okay, so I think that's a valid point.
very, very
So
valid.
it's normal for you.
To
Your
be
point is it's normal to be attracted to a woman.
yeah.
But self-control makes you not cheat on.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
now this saying that men are polygamous in nature, if you see us go after other women, you should not blame us because we are just like that. Where is that coming from? Because we hear that a lot in this present time.
What I would say is this. If your belief system allows you marry more than one wife, attraction can get you to marry more than one. So it's not a sin by then. But if your faith...
Did you hear what I heard?
I'm actually glad you went back
Did you hear what I
to
heard?
attraction.
Okay.
I'm actually glad you went back to attraction.
We've already cleared that.
So that means cheating starts from being attracted to.
It's not a crime to be... I mean... You people that even dress up when you go, you take hours to get yourself looking good. Why do you do that?
I beg to argue.
You
I
do
would
that
actually
because you
argue
want us
that.
to look at you. Leave us.
They lie.
Ladies don't
lie.
dress to look good because they want a man to look at them.
So why do you
Because
spend?
they actually want to feel good about
I
themselves.
totally
wow.
disagree, because the same lady that takes so much time to look good will not take that time to look good and sit at home. So why do you take that much
You're
time?
not loud. But actually, wait. You cannot just shoot us in the leg now. You just leave it like that.
I told you I'm ready for you guys.
No. See, a lady wants to go out. She wants to look good.
For who?
Can't the lady look good for herself? Like, I don't understand.
You decide just
You are
look good for yourself.
You are not the ones looking at
apart
yourself.
from the fact that men look at you and then they are like, oh, this is good. They like what they
she's
see.
beautiful.
Yeah?
See, it doesn't make any
but
sense.
You do that. I think ladies dress nice because of basically because of self-esteem. Not low self-esteem, actually. It's because they feel good
They
about
just want to build their confidence, right?
Not build confidence.
Dressing good help as in builds your confidence.
builds
You don't want to be like,
confidence. I know.
I'm all looking good today.
And then
Come on.
you feel like
And now that you're looking that good, it becomes a problem for a man. One man who just see
which
us
is
like,
not the lady's fault.
Well,
you understand?
But I still think the number one, the first priority, the reasons why you people want to look that good is for men.
That is from your own end.
It's
and not
for
generally
the
all men.
opposite sex. Are you doing it for
It's
your
not
for your
generally- that's
fellow
my
But
females?
seriously, I don't understand where this is coming from. Men feel that women dress all up because they want
For them,
they want
and
to get
it's
accolades
attention
from men.
now.
It's not
Lie.
getting me
That's a
peace.
fat
Like I'm
lie.
really becoming upset
Attention
right
now.
now. But even go, like, how will you just say that a lady dresses up, looks good, and it's all because of a man? Really?
Okay, so
That's a
well,
big lie.
this is really not an issue. You can dress, you can want to
See,
look good for anything.
I've seen where a lady dresses like well covered. No part of her body is exposed. Still, a man will still like just imagining things on things. You feel what I'm saying, right?
and he
Imagining
gets
things that be
lost.
like, look at this. Imagine those waist inside that long gown.
Okay,
Stuff like that. Like,
Can I say something quickly
package.
about that? Now, it is simple. What turns this man on is not what turns this other man on.
Oh,
like
wow.
there are some men, you can be naked and they will never be moved, but there's a way you dress.
see,
There's a way you dress
There's
and
a
they'll be
man that
moved.
will argue that they will tell you it's not possible that a woman will naked herself in front of a man.
It's
and you will not be
possible.
like, hey.
He's a lie.
I'm telling you,
The man will not
The
say,
mountain must go to
there must be
Mohammed.
wow.
It's possible. I'm telling
I
you.
think I've heard somebody say what he just said.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a guy. He said there are some particular persons that I don't know if he's talking about their structure or talking about their physique. I don't know why he said that, but he said there's no how the person goes naked in front of him that he gets moved. Like he gets
Baba, are you a man?
turned on.
I need to ask that question.
See,
like,
I'm telling you.
are you a
And-
man?
and-
I'm a man. I can
Like,
tell
you wouldn't shout,
See,
wow,
I can tell you
first of
how
all.
it's possible.
Okay.
How it's possible is there is what turns different men on. Okay, there is a way you would dress. You can dress so. See, if you let me put it like this: if you dress so naked already, what is the anticipation? Like, what is a man anticipate? What do I want to
Okay,
see?
he has already seen
I've seen
everything. He has
now.
seen everything.
Like,
so
what do I want to?
you
like,
are
finish?
naked. I've seen it now. So what?
So
what
there's a way you
covering?
can dress in a way that a man like, okay, what's on that day? Like, what's there?
Was there?
You
I
get
think
so-
I've heard someone say that
Go.
before. I've heard someone say that
Go,
before.
go, go.
You know, you will not like to text that.
You know, someone said that thing that,
Tell
that
that
when a
particular
girl is properly covered, a man might look at her and be like, oh, see
And
the way
begin
she's
to
dressed.
imagine.
What could be inside there?
Yeah.
But when you already half naked, like, what is there again? I've seen everything already. Okay, let's dive into the second question, which is, why are married men always going after younger ladies? Why? You're a man. I want you to answer this question.
it's not a small
because
question,
it is happening. We are seeing
It's
it.
a small question.
Some of us are even
It
like,
is
we've
not.
even come in contact with some of them. A married man, he's married to a wonderful lady, very beautiful and all. She got front, she got back, she got everything, but he's still going after one young girl out there. Why is it like that?
This one has a small question. Now, listen. What I want to say may not be the final. What do I say now? The final thing or the final verdict about it, the final answer, right? But it's a very, very valid point. I know. The reason is because you see two people that are not married, that just getting to know each other, and they want to be married, especially on the side of the female. They are usually at their best. Everything, their makeup is at their best. How they dress, they are at their best. Their character is at their best, and all of that. So the problem is when they get married, they now relax.
You now see the original there.
Yeah. So they now relax. You see them start tying wrapper. You see them start wearing buluku. Those things that you see their character.
Now, what is man looking for?
So their true character starts coming out, and then that turns the man off. Now, when the man now sees somebody exhibiting that same thing he saw before that got him attracted to that lady, attention begins to move.
It shifts.
So you guys keep your game on now. I mean, you don't.
But it's not in the man's place to probably remind the woman that, hey, babe, what's up?
Oh, I want to remind her. I don't want to remind her now.
I don't understand.
Sometimes, for I'm not trying to support the woman here.
What a man needs from a woman is peace.
I don't understand.
Why would you even say such a thing?
How can you even say,
really?
The truth is, women are the peaceful beings.
Why would you even say that? You don't know what peace is to a man. Right? Okay. Now, look at this.
I hear things, child, but seriously,
for real now.
For a man, I feel that peace is, okay, if I tell you do this thing, you do it. I want food, you give me food. I want to bathe, those kind of things. She doesn't have to just argue with you for anything. You're saying something, she's yielding. It's not the peace.
I don't understand. Not
like she should not just like ask, or even, sometimes in this, to argue they sweet too. But
some men don't like arguments.
To argue
the way I want is the exact way you should do it.
See,
it's not done that way.
The man, whether you like it or not, if you like, agree. You see, even in the world today, it's trending everywhere. Women want to be equal. They want to, okay, I just use the word equal. I know you're going to fight me, right?
That's the word, not
Wait,
equal.
you want to be, maybe that's the word. Yeah. But they just want to prove to themselves and to the world that what a man can do, what a woman can do. You've just been fighting. You just fight yourself.
No.
Because
women
let me
just
finish.
want to prove
it's a
that.
lie. Let me finish my.
See, we are not just.
Do you know why you want to prove that?
To be used only in the kitchen.
No. Why the ladies? See, the truth is, why you people want to prove that is because you know that the men are actually the leaders. The men are actually the boss. They're actually the king. So you want to dispute that.
I think the man himself is the one that we should be telling that nobody is dragging his position with him. So let him just calm down. When it comes to
I understand. Actually, heard a man say, we men, we are full of love. Allow us men to love you. I'm like, so you shouldn't allow you to love you before.
But
why are you feeling like she's dragging something with you?
That is the head of the family, not the man.
I don't know. Any culture that is like that is against.
How is it against?
Is against God's order.
How is it against God's order?
And it could be arranged, it could be orchestrated by some men to actually go against God's order.
We are not even disputing the fact that men are the leaders of the home, right? We are not arguing that with you. We just want to be heard. When you say this is what we should do, when we give you our opinions, listen to us.
No, some people don't want to listen.
They don't want to
they
listen.
Just believe that
just do it the exact way I want
it. End with me.
And sometimes the woman's opinions might actually make a lot of sense.
Whether it makes a lot of sense or not, if the boss says, this is what I want and this is how I want it done, do it for him.
It's a lie.
If you agree he's the boss.
I disagree.
So how about she does what he wants and at the end of the day, you all fall inside ditch. All of una.
Yes, you have done your part as a woman.
Will the man not feel
you're supposed
at the end of the day?
No. See, first of all, you're supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be an employee in the company.
Employees sometimes have an opinion.
I think I like to say
employees sometimes has an opinion.
No, let me finish. The day you start having an opinion in my company, you are gone now. They don't fire you now. You don't pay yourself.
I'd like to say something.
You're not the one paying yourself. So if
when you ask me what do I have to offer,
see, if I employ you for certain stuff, right? If I need your opinion and you give it, there's a way you even bring your opinion that will be okay. Let me even listen. There's a way you bring your opinion, no matter how wise it is. I'll still turn it down because you're trying to trample upon
to
my
override him,
trying to override me. So I'll turn it down. All right. So there's a way you bring the opinion.
That's selfishness.
I think
it's not selfishness. That's who we are. We are the.
Okay,
now we be the king now. Leave us now.
I would like to advise men. Because
imagine a woman advising men.
I like to advise you guys when you bring your decision, so to say, and then you're like, we should do this like this in this home or in this house. Do you understand? You people should understand that firstly, if your decision is not really good to go in the mind of the woman, it's difficult to follow suit, firstly, then you should understand that it's difficult.
It's
so when
only
when she
difficult
gives you
because you don't want to submit.
no, it's not about not being
Sir,
submissive.
hello, sir.
Oh God, listen to us first.
See,
I am trying to advise you.
once you have once you have a problem with how a man wants it done, you've already missed it. Because you're just helping him, right? Helping him doesn't mean
How about
Okay,
how
okay.
about you
don't
give a
think
law
so.
in the house and then you give the law like you're trying to like you are this, how do I put it,
Like
this
a bossy
jagaban
person.
that nobody can, do you understand? Nobody can bounce you. How about you give the law in a caring and loving way, like you want to communicate where you don't make her feel like you are bossing her around.
okay, this is not about a law. Let's say we have certain things we need to make decisions about in the house.
I was
right?
actually referring to decision too.
Decision. So it's not really a law. Like the man, see, whether you like it or not, men are more logical than women. You guys are many times emotional.
Emotional,
we
which
think,
is true.
We think farther than you can think. So we think steps. We think like chess players, right? We think steps. We think weeks. We think years ahead.
I agree.
So if we see those stuffs and we tell you, okay, we want it done like this.
I agree with you, but there are ways you communicate with us that we receive it wholeheartedly.
But that's the whole.
Okay, now, let's relate this to the question I asked. I asked the question. I said, why is it that some married men they go after younger ladies or younger women even after they are married? So I believe that what you're trying to say is that they do that because of the woman that they got married to. Probably some things that she was doing before, she stopped doing. Or she started exhibiting a part of her that the man did not see before from the beginning. So now, if that's like going after other women, is that the best way to handle that?
Now, if I only give reasons why, because you asked why. You didn't ask if it's good.
They want to chill out. I heard that clearly.
Now, the thing is, it's not whether you like it or not, you're married, right? You're stuck in there. Whatever goes on, it's according to how I'm taught or how I was taught, it's your fault. Whatever goes on in the marriage is your fault as a man, right? So it's not a go-to to go out there because you're getting what you're not getting in your house or in your family or from your wife. You're not getting it. You want to go
probably
out.
because they're tired of the egusi soup at home. They need to eat okra.
It's not about the egusi soup. How long? Even this sexual attraction that we're talking about, how long does it even last? You have to actually work hard to keep it on in a marriage. Yes, you work hard.
Because
at a point you get tired now.
Work hard. Which way? Work hard for the
every way. Financially,
no. I'm not even talking financial. I'm talking of sexual stuff. The sexual part of a marriage right now. Wow. You have to work hard to keep it on fire. You work hard to keep it on fire. You do everything possible to make it.
Yeah, because I believe that you get to a point that two of you will be tired.
You'll be tired now.
When you're growing old now, and then
it's never about growing old. The other things will become more important.
Men don't grow old in that aspect. Though.
One of the reasons why,
my opinion, men don't grow old in that aspect. I mean, do you guys grow old in that aspect?
The thing is that everybody grows old on it.
In that aspect.
The one thing is just remember that there comes a time where a man wants to. And he just does it once, and then before he has that kind of experience, it's been like it will be some weeks again or some months again. So what I'm saying is priorities will change. Order of priorities will change. Sex will no longer be there, but you have to work hard to keep it on. If your wife wants it, or if your spouse wants it, your man or your woman wants it, you have to be there, just so that you
whereby the other is not giving it the way it's supposed to be, then the cheat comes in. The polygamy rather comes in and all that. Is that what they're trying to say? Because you hear men say a lot of things,
you
hear men say a lot of things.
To endorse polygamy, all right? Because my faith does not allow it, right? Because we are taught is not
this gay. Did you hear what I said? That is where the problem was. Like, what is that about? But you say your faith. But okay, let's say in the Christian faith, we don't encourage polygamy, but then a lot of Christian brothers embrace cheating.
Married, even pastors
embrace cheating.
They love it.
Codedly.
They derive joy from it.
As a matter of fact,
simple,
I overheard somebody. We're watching a message, and then I think the pastor was praying, and the pastor was like, "All the men, stick with your women. We pray against cheating in marriages in the name of Jesus." And I overheard the ladies say behind that, almost all the men in this church, they don't.
Not
Married
some.
men for that matter.
Oh my goodness.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So my question is, you don't endorse polygamy, right? But why do men find cheating on their wives comfortable? Like they do it.
They'll just say, and the
it's
man.
like a normal thing to them. Whereas a woman cannot be caught cheating
If a
on her
woman do
husband.
that, you are in for
Women,
it, 100%.
it's
Regardless
simple.
of the reason.
Women
They'll call
cannot be
us to
caught.
kill us.
Women cannot be caught cheating. Doesn't mean they don't cheat. The truth is that they just know how to play their games better.
But you
Alright?
think women are
Yes, women in that regard.
So we
right?
are smarter
Oh,
than
really?
men.
So it's just in
so
that
on
regard
our
that
green
they are
and say we
I
smart
agree.
person.
In that regard.
No, for real. You ladies are really, really smart playing that game. I know how you.
It's even directing it to you.
No,
You're being directed.
See, for a fact,
Really?
the kind of job I do, right? I have an opportunity to meet ladies on daily basis, like ladies more. I know what they do. Like sometimes they even say to me, like with so much confidence, somewhat with pride. You understand? So, but they know how to play that game. Sometimes when it looks like the man is about to catch them, they just switch the thing around.
Like
and it becomes
okra. They will sleep.
They now turn it to. They now use emotional blackmail to change the whole
But
thing.
you know, for a lady to cheat on her husband, there has to be a
There's no excuse. Any
there has
excuse.
to be a vital
As
reason.
far as it's
The man
cheating,
does not need
he
reason
not
to cheat on
concern
his
me.
wife.
As far as it's
Exactly.
cheating,
He
it's
just
cheating.
likes
No
what he
concern
sees
me.
and goes for it.
Whatever.
Hey, don't say it doesn't concern you because you will not
Cheating
this man and say you
is
want to cheat.
cheating.
No. I take that for a no.
we
You
will,
won't be
we will
able to
talk
do
about that some other time. I'm sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we draw the curtain for today. Honestly, and I believe you've learned something. Okay, are men really wired to cheat? He said that men are wired to be attracted to women.
All the same.
But the cheating aspects, that's where you need to build self-control.
Yeah.
But with what we are seeing today on social media, I bet to ask this question: where is self-control? If you have an opinion,
It's nowhere
please
to be
drop
found.
it on the comment section. Right now, we have to check out. Till we catch you next week, same time. This is Gist with Zubi on Zubi Gist TV. And this is Vida Beat on the beat.
Yeah.
Lashley and Zeno. Till next week.
Women not agree for them. Give them glass bows when they need it.
You
Men
know,
cannot be
grill.
trusted.
Yes. They like
Bye.
Submit to your husband.